No Christmas bonuses because employees don't really appreciate them. Somebody help me out. I had a head of HR at an old job and now one of my current bosses insist that there was a study that indicates that workers actually don't really appreciate the cash at the holiday and would prefer some other benefits. This sounds like absolute Harvard Business grad school capitalist wankery to me. Does anyone know what specific study they are referencing? If it actually exists? And have there been refutations published, because this sounds like total nonsense and I'd like to be able to send them to my boss so he at least feels bad for being a cheapskate instead of smug and justified. Well, there's one piece of anecdotal evidence here saying that's bullshit. Unless the benefits are extra paid time off, extra sick days, or them raising their of 401k contributions, then this is flat out bullshit lol. I'd be okay if my employer offered me an extra week of PTO instead of a cash gift, but I am sure I am alone on this lol. It sounds like someone bent all the facts from some studies that say workers often leave because of things that are not monetary related, like an unreasonable boss, unpredictable shifts, no appreciation. My husband's old company once surprised lower-level employees during the holiday season with $500 gift cards as they arrived to work. Wanna bet there was no appreciation? People were crying at their desks. They were so happy. There's a larger study that shows 4-day workweeks don't reduce productivity. But I don't see anyone implementing that. LMAO, you just reminded me of a CO I interviewed with that. When I asked about other benefits or bonus structures that make the salary more attractive, told me he didn't believe bonuses motivated employees enough, so instead offered nothing. Fucking quack. I believe several studies have been published in the magazine American Business Wanker Monthly, quite possibly once a month since the November 1867 issue. They are often cited in articles like shafting the shop floor peasants to protect your bonus. Suck that shareholder dick, baby. Suck it good. Suck it for mama bonus. Sounds like they went to the Ayn Rand School of Economics. Suspect why they didn't give each employee a copy of that fake report. Act like you are ever so interested in what Harvard, who has done many of these types of reports that have been discredited, has to say when you ask for it, or ask if your annual raise will cover the amount of that bonus. He was probably quoting Ebenezer Scrooge and didn't realize it. The past 2 years, our Xmas bonus at LHC Group was the CEO making a charitable contribution on all of our behalf. And before you ask, no, we did not receive the receipts to claim this donation on our taxes. Guess who did though? Also, we were just acquired by Optum Healthcare the February before last Xmas for $5.4 billion. Fuck these people. This is the time I love working in Mexico, as Christmas bonus is not optional but mandatory by law. Did you ask for a peer-reviewed citation? If I don't see that and able to read it, I sure AF don't believe you. I appreciate bonuses. So does my Vanguard account. Anything that will allow me to retire a month earlier is very well appreciated. That's a piss-poor excuse. Yay, it's the footnote on the scientific research on the health benefits of smoking. Your boss is cherry-picking. I can't reference specific studies, but I remember several that said employees would rather be paid more money throughout the year than a lump sum bonus at the end. Oh right, that one study about how workers prefer straightforward pay raises to intermittent bonuses. Good call. Way to start the new year. Studies show employees like pizza parties instead of raises. Why did you refuse yours? Screw cash. What we really want is a pizza party and to be told we're family. Op. Ask to see the results from that study and watch them backtrack with many excuses. Maybe by appreciate they meant don't perform better due to the extra cash? IDK. I wouldn't mind WFH benefit. No, not like that, we were thinking a hat. Have them do a show of hands and see how the employees feel and vote on this. That should end that debate. They're fucking lying. Workers 100 appreciate any bonus. Especially at Christmas time. I think he's confusing bonuses with incentives. Yeah, there's crossover. But incentives are more short-term. Incentivizing smaller tasks isn't necessarily effective. But having people expect extra cash at the end of the year and then deciding they're not grateful enough isn't an effective way to keep employees. The bonus was probably a $50 slap in the face. The bonus receiver didn't genuflect to me when they were handed the Beef O'Brady's gift card, so it wasn't appreciated. I feel like this depends what the bonus versus other benefits structure would look like. At one job I had, we got something like a $300 bonus, but had to work every day except Christmas, i.e., Christmas Eve, Boxing Day, Nye, and so on. Whereas, at another job, I had a week off paid for the holidays, Christmas Eve day after New Year, but no cash bonus. I'd prefer the latter. If I were given a black and white, this or this choice. Now, on the other hand, a friend of mine gets around $3.5K as a bonus. Depending on her firm's earnings that year. Would I choose that bonus over the week off? Yeah, I would, lol. Perhaps it was a study of people who were offered a $10 or less bonus. Dunno, but as far as I've read mostly in my college management classes, the benefits that are most appreciated by employees are 1 time. And 2 money. Paid time off. Paid medical insurance. Holiday and performance bonuses and profit sharing. Retirement packages. WFH options. All basically fit into one or both categories. Now, my information may be several years old, but I'm pretty sure that HR person is full of crap. I believe that's the Pizza Party study of 2014. They found that while cash and bonuses are not appreciated nor are raises, pizza parties are highly appreciated, so long as they're not during working hours, and employees are made to contribute at least $5 each for their mandatory attendance. Pizza parties that are free or during working hours have been found to be absolute non-starters when it comes to employee happiness. I know exactly why. I had a HR guy tell me this: if the employees receive a bad Christmas bonus, they get in a negative, non-caring mood. So companies now try to redirect that bonus to other things like helping out kids or the homeless, with programs like Toys for Tots, food drives or coats for kids, etc. This pretty much tells the employees they have it good compared to others without a CEO or manager having to come out and say it. It's nothing but a BS trick by companies, by the way. Place I worked for did that 1 year. Instead of the $50 everyone was expecting, they gave everyone cheese and salami cutting boards with company logo on it. They went back to the $50 the next year. Obvious gaslighting is obvious. Did you put a down payment on a pool? I've worked at several companies that offered bonuses at Christmas time. The only ones that were not appreciated were those that seemed cheap, like a $20 gift card, etc. Any place I've worked that handed out at least a few $100s or more was appreciated. Even earning decent money, a few hundred in cash before Christmas to go to presents or whatever, was always welcomed. They're most definitely lying. Who TF doesn't want free money? Probably saw it on Fox News.